Okay Google, play some motivational cleaning music. That'll do.
And this just came out the fridge, like what the hell? And here we have one organised, cleaned fridge.
Hello everyone, hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. I have a Christmas mug, isn't it great? Today is going to be it's a long overdue video. If you've been subscribed for quite a while, you know that I did a kitchen kind of clear out organisation video at the start of lockdown. We so happened to find ourselves in a secondary lockdown in England, which isn't ideal, but I thought this would be a perfect opportunity just to have another filter through the kitchen, because obviously we've had a busy summer. Things have just been a bit, well, just a bit, yeah, busy. And the kitchen has kind of slipped a little bit, and I just thought it'd be a great opportunity to get everything ship-shape back for when we start the festive period, which is very, very soon. I don't know where this year has gone. It's kind of insane, but obviously the kitchen needs a bit of a revamp because we're going to be doing a lot of work in here, a lot of baking, a lot of festivities. So I just thought, let's strip the cupboards back. I need to assess the fridge because, my goodness, there's been like a rupture of like an iceberg or something in the back of the fridge. I will show you, not ideal. Wouldn't recommend this brand of fridge at all. It's thankfully not ours, it's our landlord's, but it's dreadful. It's bigger than something that you find in the Atlantic Ocean, so I need to defrost the fridge, which is just a job I never enjoy doing. We're gonna do it. So yeah, if you are new here, my name is Luke. Hello, hi. If you could give the video a thumbs up, that would be amazing. And also click subscribe as well, that helps me out a ton. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the kitchen as it currently stands. It's by no means messy, just needs a bit of a refresh. Let's get into it. So if you watched the last kitchen organisation video, everything is pretty good. This is where we keep our like glassware and mugs and things like that. Absolutely tidy, doesn't need sorting out at all. This is where we keep our tea and coffee. So we've got tea, coffee, and then just like other miscellaneous items, all looking good in there. This is a lot of Tupperware, again, very, very clean and tidy from last time. This is plates and bowls, again, really, really good. Some good storage hacks as well with these little dividing items. I'll leave them linked down below if you are in the market. Again, looking really good. Now, this kitchen's great, but there's a lot of wasted space, and this is where effectively all of our food lies, in these two cupboards and these two cupboards. So it's not a lot of storage space. I know by some means this might seem like a lot, but let me show you what we're dealing with. So, so this is our pantry slash, it's just a bit of everything really. Again, I know it does look like a lot, but this is all of our like spices. So we've got like grains and cans. It was really organised. I decant a lot of things in jars because I have surplus, and it is just not enough room for that. So I need to reassess that whole top cupboard, well, top shelf, sorry. Have a filter through this, have a filter through it all basically. This is my baking cupboard. Again, it's absolutely fine. It just needs a bit of a refresh. There's just a lot. And then underneath this is all of our, again, excess. It's like our treat shelf, we call it our treat shelf, but then it's had like spillover of cans. This is like our breakfast cereals, oats, that kind of thing. This is excess drinks and baking equipment and more baking equipment. So it's 4 big old cupboards full of ingredients and food. So it's very good, it's very well stocked, but it just needs a good filter through. And then if we take a look into our fridge, Zara's just done a food shop at the start of the week. So again, it's very well stocked, but it just needs a little bit of a tidy up. There's definitely some things in there that potentially might have gone out of date. Some ends of sauces that we can try and contain into smaller things. Just have a bit of a clear through. Again, go through these. There's like some skincare, some chocolate. Yeah, we can definitely have a cleaner out of that as well. So with any clear out, whether it's your bedroom, your living room, or your kitchen, I always recommend just pulling everything out. It might seem a bit excessive at first, but trust me, it will make your life so much easier rather than rummaging through. Just gonna take it all out and then go from there. So, wish me luck. Okay Google, play some motivational cleaning music.
Playing the album 2 Hours of Cleaning Music. Motivation songs for cleaning your room and house on Spotify.
That'll do. Let's get to it. Okay, so I've completely emptied all of the 3 shelves, and it's actually quite surprising how much 3 shelves can hold. There is a lot going on here. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get some of this Dettol spray with some kitchen towels.
and completely wipe down all of the shelves. They're really clean, they just obviously have a little bit of spillages from food and bits and bobs, so I'm going to wipe those down. And then I'm going to check through all of the dates of all of this. Again, I'm pretty good with dates, I just want to make sure I'm not putting anything back that's out of date, and things that are close to being out of date, move that to the front so I can incorporate those into recipes without throwing it out. So the shelves are all now spotless. Before I start just popping things back in, this is my spices, and there's also a lot of spices going on here. As you know, I do love to cook, so I'm just gonna have a filter through these, see if there's any that can maybe be like decanted, or if there's any multiple of the same one. Like cumin, I'm pretty sure I've got there like 2 cumins, so I can have a look and see if they can be contained, reduced down, and then pop this back in. These are really good storage boxes from IKEA. Really, really affordable and great because you can just pull them out, have a look at what you need because they're all labelled on the top, and then put them back in. Really good. I probably could do with a second one of these, so next time I'm in IKEA and it's open, I'm gonna grab some. Okay, so I think that's one shelf done. I might have taken a little bit more time with that, but let me take you off the tripod and show you. So I've categorized all of my spices in brand order, and they're all facing forward with the initial of what they are on top. So we've got things like garam masala. I've decanted 3 lots of curry powder into 1. I've got all of my miscellaneous spices here. So these are Sainsbury's, these are Tesco. And then I've got all of my cooking sauces and essentially ingredients that I add into dishes, so like soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, balsamic glaze, honey, maple syrup, and then like more spices at the back, some mustard, just things that are like need to like quickly grab. So that's shelf 1 done. The second shelf I'm going to use for cans, just purely because I think it just needs to be there. So I'm going to do half cans, then the rest I'm going to do glass storage jars of like bulgur wheats, like rices, grains, things like that. So hopefully it'll fit on that shelf there. So I'm just getting down and decanting some things into jars. So I'm using some of these jars. These are what I made jam in, and we've used the jam. So just wash them out, and then you can reuse them obviously to make more jam, or they're really good as storage containers because you can like stack them on top of each other. So I've got some couscous here. Now I don't have a funnel, but a really good tip is if you use a clean piece of paper, so you can just fold that up just slightly and then pop it in the jar like so, and make the top of it slightly wider, like that. Then you can just pour the couscous straight in, and then it'll go straight into the jar. So yeah, I do need to order a funnel, so that's a note to self. But yeah, great little tip. And then you can just, I always keep jars, things like curry pastes, sauces, anything like that. I just give them a quick rinse, and then they're good to go. And I do need to get a label maker, but we don't have too many grains and stuff, so I know that that is couscous. Okay guys, I think we're there with this cupboard. It took about half an hour, really good. As I said, spices and sauces are done. All of the jars, we've got like pumpkin seeds, risotto arborio rice, stock cubes, got some dried sage going on, couscous, quinoa, oh, whoops. Probably not a good idea to grab that. There we go. Couscous, quinoa, basmati rice, all that good stuff, nuts, all there in jars. These are cans, so we've got like passata, mixed beans, Dijon mustard, coconut milk, tomatoes, and then at the top we've got crackers for cheese and a space here, which is great. This box here is a surplus mix of pretty much overstock, so we've got like some almonds, garlic, and we've got like stir fry sauces, edamame beans, pui lentils, naan breads, noodles. It's kind of like dry store goods, excess rice that doesn't fit in jars, so that is good. These crates are from IKEA. I'll link them down below. They're really good, and they have the pull handle as well, so you can pull them out. So the plan is I'm gonna assess this whole cupboard, and hopefully there's going to be enough room to pop that underneath here. So we've got to drag all this out. So maybe just took a break from the kitchen cupboards because I had to jump on a quick Zoom call. Don't we love a good Zoom call? Quite nice to break it up actually. I had another tea. This is where we're at. So this cupboard is our tree cupboard, as I said, and it's just a bit full. So I'm just going to pull everything out and then hopefully get some more organisation going on because this is kind of stressing me out. Okay, so these cupboards are now completely empty, which is a joy to see. They're great cupboards and they're really deep and quite high, but it's quite difficult sometimes because when you put things at the back, you kind of forget that they're there because you focus on things that are at the front. So, again, I need to filter through all of this. Some of these items have been sent over, we've tried, that kind of thing. We've got a lot of like flour going on, some sauces that I need to check the dates of. And then this is all of our breakfast stuff, so we've just got things like cornflakes, like Weetabix, pastas, that kind of thing, protein powder. So I'm just gonna check all the dates and then pop it back in. Actually, what I'm gonna do is put the things that I'm probably not gonna access that often at the back and then bring this forward so it's easy to grab. So things like bread flours that are just excess, I'm going to pop those along the back and then push that along so that this is more accessible at the front. I think that's a really good tip when you are utilising storage, is put things that you're going to need to grab where you can grab them. So now that I know I've got all of my pastas and excess here, and at the back is some flour, so now I can just quickly grab this out and put it back in, which is perfect. And then on the bottom shelf, I'm going to do things that we use regularly. So we've got our granola here and porridge oats, so we're just going to pop that in. And again, I think just pop them on the side like this will make it better to grab. We've got some Weetabix as well. Zara loves Weetabix, so we're going to pop those there. So we're just going to pop the lid on that one, which is great. Perfect, and that can go there. Things that can go in are my protein powders. So I've got 3 lots of protein powders. I kind of mix these up with drinks in the morning, so I'm just going to pop those there too. And then we have 2 of these really handy, like I think we got these from Poundland, and they're really good because they can just store all of our treats. So I've just got things like protein bars, some sweets that we haven't gotten around to eating yet, some chocolate that we use for bacon. So these are really handy because they just stack in like that. Got some lovely Sheldon Walker truffles, so they're like perfect. So when we want breakfast cereal, we can just pull it out, grab our things, and then put that back in. It's a really good storage solution. Okay, so this side of the cupboard is now done. Yes, very happy. Those baskets are a lifesaver. Genuinely, I feel like we've got some sense of organisation going on, which is fantastic. So we can close that door. This one is all done, so we can close that one too. Now it's time to tackle the bacon cupboard, which I think just things need decanting and rearranging. And this last cupboard isn't looking too bad at all. It just needs that bottom part just tidying up ever so slightly and maybe making sure everything's stacked how it should be, and then we're done. Okay, bacon cupboard is now organised as well. These plastic Tupperwares are fantastic. I got them from Poundland. They are supposed to be for food, but they're great for little mini things that kind of get lost, so like piping nozzles. I've got all of my like vanilla extracts and flavourings here, and then this is, okay, albeit not the best. I'd love to have these decanted in jars, but it's just excess things like sesame seeds, mini marshmallows, flour. I've obviously got my regular flour, self-raising flour, bacon rice, caster sugar, and then all of like my raisin agents and flavourings. And then the top is bakeware, so we've got like cake tins, cake boxes, like a chef's torch sifter, loaf tin, that kind of thing. Okay, so that is the 4 cupboards done. I feel like we've got a whole new system going on. It might not look that much different to you guys, but I feel like the system works so much better now. Bottom wise, again, really, really good. We've got all of our drinks there. This just looks great. Very happy indeed. Now I need to tackle the fridge, and I'm really not looking forward to this because defrosting the fridge ain't fun. I mean, I don't even think you should have to defrost a fridge, it's just, ugh. Okay, so it is pretty full currently as it is. Like I say, today is a Wednesday and we've still got food for the majority of the week. So what I'm going to do is pull all this out and pop it into a bag that can keep the cold in, pop some freezer packs in there as well, and assess the iceberg that's at the back. You can kind of see it, it's just not great. And give it all the wipe out and then restock it. So I've emptied the whole fridge, and this is the iceberg in question. It's actually worse than last time. I don't know how this happens. It's like consumed a whole can of ginger beer. The setting is on like 2. It goes all the way up to 5. So obviously we want it to be cold, so it's like 2, but I genuinely think there's like a leak in the back of the fridge that makes it go like ice, because it shouldn't do that. So yeah, I've emptied the fridge. I'm gonna try and melt this somehow, turn it off and hope that it works. Oh, the joys. This is my little ice bucket, and this just came out the fridge. Like, what the hell? I think we must be doing something wrong, because that can't be right. It's slowly chipping away. Zara made a valid point that maybe 5 is actually like the best setting to be on, because it's like 5 degrees instead of 1, which is like 1 degree. I don't know. Maybe we'll Google it and have a little idea. Let's just put it on 5. I mean, hey ho. Okay, so the fridge is officially defrosted. Oh my goodness. I think there was enough ice out of here to just, I mean, I don't even know. That was a mission and a half. I ended up having to like throw boiling water on the ice to make it melt, and it was just, yeah, not pretty. But anyway, it's clean, it's anti-bac, it's disinfectant, so we're ready to pop everything back in and have a nice and organized fridge. Here we have one organised, cleaned fridge. Genuinely, it's probably taken me the longest amount of time, but everything is as it should be. Like I say, I already did a food shop on Monday, so the fridge is pretty full currently. And as you know, I am a bit of a foodie, so I do like my food, I like my condiments. But yeah, really happy with this, and it just feels a lot more clean and tidy, which is great. So that's a job done. And this has just arrived from Joseph & Joseph. The Amazon guy literally just delivered it, which is perfect timing. So I recently got some new knives, and I wanted some kind of like nice storage for them. I did used to have a magnetic knife block, and it kind of didn't stick to the wall, and I think the weight of the knives just pulled it off the wall. So this is a drawer organizer, but I'm not actually going to put it in the drawer, I'm just going to keep it out. And it's meant for your knives to slot in. Joseph & Joseph is great if you are in the market for any like kitchen storage ideas. Their stuff is brilliant, and it just, yeah, it works. So this was, I think it was £15, so not exactly cheap, but if it works and it's useful, then that is fab. So the idea is that you lay it on a flat surface, and this is where the handles lay. And then this is like Le Cordon Bleu bread knife, so you just slot it in, and then it rests like that. And I can do the same with all of the other knives as well, so just rest them in. It's perfect. That is so good. And I've just slotted it there near our utensils and stuff, so yeah, it can go in a drawer if you'd like it to, or as I've just popped it in the corner. I think that looks really great. Right, I'm gonna end this video here. Oh my goodness, that took a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna, but I'm very glad I did it, because the cupboards are looking good. Everything's where it should be. I'm feeling a lot less stressed. I would recommend giving your place, if it needs a little bit of a tidy up ready for the festive season, just releases the good endorphins and makes you feel like you've got things together. If you have enjoyed it, as always, give it a thumbs up. If you found things useful in here, do let me know in the comments down below as well. I'd love some tips as well, and maybe helping stopping the fridge getting thawed over. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all very soon in a future video to come. Bye for now.